Talking of which, actually, yeah, I've got a question about social media for you.
Stop
What are you
laughing
laughing
at him.
He's massive and he looks really grumpy.
I've never seen you look grumpy like that, Dredge.
That is that is accurate.
Yeah.
Go on,
This is a live video link to Dredge's actual face. No, you're so efficient.
I've not sent it to you.
Also, Zoom links don't run out after a week. You can set them up a year in advance.
I know, but what I'm saying is, life happens to people in the meantime.
Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans.
And my emails get like binned and hidden and neglected.
Yeah, we all know about emails getting binned and hidden. It happens to all of us. Today, I had it set on a 4.
I came here and I went to the loo, and it looked like there'd been some kind of beard explosion up there.
Which loo did you go to?
Upstairs.
The big one?
Yeah, the nice one. The one that you clean. The one.
I did my beard in the ensuite. That wasn't my beard.
Oh God.
Yep. So I was just going to, because I was enjoying having a bushy beard. Right?
About 10 years.
You must be tired.
Now you can hear me. Welcome back. Yes. Brand new show. I'm not muted. Brand new show. With me. Oh, it's coming through the wrong speaker. Hang on. Here we go. Now you can't hear that. Yes, we're back. Welcome back to a brand new show. With me, Iain Lee. We got 10 hours to make up in the next 8 days. I have no idea who Cat is, Chetsy. Thank you, Winnie Woo Woos, for the Prime. Any money made during this stream, either via subs, bits, or donationes, or I said Nazi, I don't mean that, donations, get split between me and Catherine. But this is going to be a podcast that will only be for Patreons, and then it'll be, but I'm going to, on Christmas, over Christmas, I'm going to release... I'm going to have over Christmas week, I'm going to release loads of podcasts on the Iain Lee Boners channel, okay? So, that is what is going to happen there. Welcome! I've got to make up 8 hours. Jeez. 8 hours. Daytime friends and nighttime lovers. Just had my Patreon lunch. One person turned up. 2, Catherine muscled her way in. She is not anything to do with the Patreon thing, but she turned up. Thank you, Sam, who rocked up for a lovely little chitty chat during the Patreon lunch. Patreon dinner tonight at 7:30, guys. Want to know more? Head to let me show you. I got chat rules. I get the chat rules. www.patreon.com/Iain Lee. $20, you get invited to a lunch or a dinner. If it's a choice between Patreon or Twitch, always support the Twitch. So let's open the phone lines. So we've got to make up 10 hours. Can't make up 10 hours, man. So we got suspended. From Twitch for being, can I show you the Wizinator? No! Jim, thank you for the sub. Looking forward to seeing you at dinner tonight. 1 hour a night more till the end of the month, then 30 minutes earlier, 30 minutes later. Well, hang on. 1 hour or more plus 30 minutes. What? Oh, look at my hair. Look at my hair. Yes, man. Look at that. That is great. Yes, man. Yes, man. That's not so great. Hi, Gatford's mum. Merry Christmas. We got the Christmas tree up, everybody. Look. Got a Christmas tree up way too early. But I don't care because it's been such a miserable year. I thought let's get the tree up. Let's have some magic. So I put the tree up, although you can see it doesn't look that wonky in real life, but it does look wonky on there, doesn't it? Look at that. Kids have decorated it, so there's a little bit of a gap there. Johnny, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Gatford. Hello, Gatford's mum. He's a good boy there. It's not too soon because it's been such a miserable year. Such a miserable year. I just thought, let's just do this. Let's just get the tree up. Let's celebrate some goodness. And here comes Grinch.
Humbug. No, we've got.
Did you just fart?
No, that was a motorbike.
Oh, gee, it was a motorbark.
Yep, motorbark.
How you doing, Pete? Or Petrov, I should call you, because
yeah.
I believe you're a Russian spy. But anyway, that's by the by.
Well, I just thought I'd ring up and say Willies.
You can't. We got banned because of people saying Willies. It was all Catherine's fault, but we got banned. We had to fight tooth and nail to get that ban overturned.
I mean, which one of you was it who's actually had an Ofcom upheld?
No, none of us have had no Ofcoms. Hey, we're going to be playing Pussydopoly later on if you're in.
I'm in, yeah. I thought Catherine had one for her best of show.
No. We, as a team, this is how I like it. As a team, Pete, we have never had an Ofcom upheld. That's how I like to focus on these things. You've got the tree up, have you?
That's true. Yeah, I don't know if that's showing it.
Yeah, it's showing it. It's a Christmas tree and I can see it.
Yeah.
Would you normally, this is just for those, this is going on Sunday the 22nd of November. Would you normally have it up this early?
No, my mum would put it up maybe a week or two before Christmas. But everyone's doing it, so.
Yeah. I'm normally, I'll have it up the first weekend before Christmas or the last weekend before Christmas when the kids are coming over, and then Boxing Day when they would normally go home maybe 3 or 4 days. They'd probably go home on the 29th or the 30th, and it would just come down, and I will probably take it down just as quick. But what a crappy year! What a crappy year, Peter. So let's put a blooming tree up.
I don't know if it really works, but why not?
I tell you what, it does work, in as much as the boys came round, they got really excited, and we had a good laugh for an hour where they decorated it. Then my eldest got his trombone out steady and played Christmas carols on his trombone while we decorated it, and we had a laugh, and we weren't playing Fortnite or this awful game I've just downloaded that I was going to delete immediately. And my 8-year-old went, "Oh, that looks good," and he's been playing it all day today, and I hate it. Called Nutsack or something, Snacks Hunt or something. It's the free game with PlayStation this month. I'm gonna get my hair cut short again, and it is Snacks Attack, and it's terrible, and he's loving it. He is loving it. Bug Snacks, that's it. Bug Snacks. Thank you, Pajamas, Chris, and Time. Oh God, it was awful and a terrible game. Although Ollie probably loves it.
Probably. I've given up on the whole PS Network thing.
Yeah, Ollie says it's cool. I know he would. He would think it was cool.
Oh well.
Ollie, you're wrong. Hope you're feeling well though, Ollie. Hope you're feeling better. Any news, Peter? This is Daytime Friends. This is Daytime Friends. This is either Iain Lee's Daytime Friends or it's Daytime Friends with Iain Lee.
See, I couldn't hear either of those.
Just imagine Kenny Rogers saying Daytime Friends.
Okay, got you.
So this is a nice... Let me finish. This is a nice... Terrible. This is a nice, friendly stream where it's different from the other show in too many ways to list. Too many ways to list. And it's not just that I need to create content for my patrons and I need to make up 10 hours in the next 8 days. It's not just that. So we're nice.
Has anybody really got any news at the moment? I mean, I'm in my house. Well, I'm in my mum's house.
All right.
I mean, that's it, really.
All right. Well, let's bring up some news, some talking points. What do you make of the Priti Patel, Pritzter situation, Pete?
Still kind of fancy her a little bit.
Now, isn't that interesting? Because I saw her once walking through the offices of Talk Radio, and there are some people, I would suspect Boris Johnson does, although I've not been in the same room as him, that just have like a very charming, sexy aura about them, and she was sending out the vibes, and I think that's partly how people like Priti Patel and Boris Johnson and I was going to say Jacob Rees-Mogg, but no. I think that's how sometimes they get away with so much, is because they're just sending out a sexy vibe.
I think so, and Spitting Image hasn't helped. Now they've got her as a dominatrix.
But no one watches Spitting Image because it's on BritBox, and it was crap in the 80s.
I've not watched all of it, but I've watched, and the clips do quite well on YouTube.
Oh, do they? It's one of those, is it? What do you think of my hair? It's too big, isn't it? I've not slicked it back. I'm wearing the hat because I haven't washed today, but the hair's too big, isn't it?
It's oddly tall.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too long. It's just the fact that it's all going up.
It gets big and bushy. If I wash it and slick it back, it's a bit slimmer. I think it's not a mullet. It's not a mullet. My youngest has got a mullet, and he looks good with it. I think I might go short again.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to start a sponse conversation with you, Pete, and you're giving me nothing. Good day to you, sir. At least I have hair. Thank you, Quo Rocks. All right, guys, let's just calm down, Gonzo, with that, please. Can we delete that? Oh, here we go. Here's Quo Keith.
Delete that. Oh, here we go. Here's Quo Keith. Oh, mate.
What is that? What's that to your left? What is that?
Oh, there you go. Why not?
What is that?
Give me a minute.
Hello?
Why can't I hear you?
This is great.
Must
And that's
be
my
settings.
washing machine in the background. Yeah, it is your settings. It is your settings. I would love a room like that. I'll give you a big boy update in a bit as well. Give you a big boy update.
Go.
There we go. There we go.
Sorry, I've not used Skype on this one before. Hello.
What is that to your left?
Sorry?
What is that to your left?
That way?
Well, your left, yes.
Which bit to my left?
The black box.
What, that black box?
Yeah, well, that's the kind of thing that I like the look of. You've got a ponytail. I didn't know that. What is it?
It's a radio.
A radio?
Yes.
But what But what? But that's for those who are listening in black and white. That's one hell of a radio.
That's a ham radio. If you've heard of that.
I've heard of it. What? So what is that, like a CB?
If you class CB as a Robin Reliant, that's a Ferrari.
So what can you do with that?
You can talk worldwide with that.
I can talk worldwide with this.
Yeah, well, that's more technical.
But that's complicated, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got to pass an exam and you've got to be licensed to do so.
What if you did it without a license? What was the worst that could happen?
You get done.
Yeah, but getting done.
That's
I mean,
where
there's
I'm
getting done,
coming
and there's
from.
getting done, and there's getting done, isn't there?
Well, I suppose you could go into prison, but there are people out
And that would be difficult to smuggle up your bum, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
So when was
it?
it? So, but what do you do? Do you? Because I know it's because I have looked in ham radio because I think I'd enjoy it, and then I look and suddenly it becomes ridiculously complicated. You can't just plug a microphone and a headset in and twiddle the dial and go, "Hello, everybody, I'm Quo Keith." It's a bit more complicated than that.
Yeah, you have call signs, etc. And you have obviously it's got its own lingo, hasn't it? No, you have to sit an exam. And you have to be, obviously, to get your license. You can get a license and pass the exam very easy because there's more than one level. There's 3 levels.
Okay.
So what they call the lowest, which is the foundation, an 8-year-old can pass. That's what they designed it for.
Right.
So you do a 2-day course, you pass that easy.
Right.
Then you have your middle, and you get your higher, and with each level you get more and more privileges.
All right. Who could you talk to now?
I plugged it in and I had the antenna up.
Oh, he's not got the antenna up. We were building
Not
up
for
to a
that one,
big
I
let's
haven't.
go and
No,
talk.
I haven't long built this shack for it.
I like the shack.
Yeah, you like retro gaming, don't
I
you?
love retro gaming. It's my world.
See if I can move the camera a little bit.
Yeah, it's a BBC micro. There's a Commodore. Now, is that a C16 on the top?
Yes.
Is that a six? That's a 64 at the bottom. That ain't no Vic 20.
No, this is a Vic 20.
It's a Vic 20. Oh, well, you can use that as a doorstop because that's a piece of crap. But I can see the BBC.
it's
I
not.
can see the
It's
Acorn
not.
Electron, and I can't remember what that Commodore is underneath the C16.
What, this one here?
Can't remember what that is. Or is that an Amiga?
That's an Atari ST.
Atari ST. I can see an Amstrad.
Yeah, there's a Strad 464.
This is
There's a
it.
Commodore 64 behind it.
As someone says, there's a WD-40.
Yes.
But none of them are plugged in.
I've got a couple of Commodore Plus 4s as well.
I got a BBC Micro that's been modded, so it's got a hard drive and USB slots.
That one's got an SD card in the back of it.
Keith, I can't outdo you, mate. I cannot outdo you. You've won on every single level.
Maybe I should have to do a retro gaming quiz then.
Mate, can someone... It's on the quizzes. It's a different show because, of course, this is
I know. We'll do that.
with Iain Lee.
Another one.
But on the other show, it's 6-3 to Catherine. 6-3.
So you want something that you're going to win easily?
Yes, please.
Mate. Yeah.
By the way, he's not smoking. Keep the fag out of sight. I'm being told I can get done for showing smoking on Twitter.
Really?
It's
Oh,
not.
didn't know
That's not
that.
smoking. It's not lit.
No, it's not lit. It's
Not lit. But
it's out.
don't show it. Don't want to get. Imagine if I got banned again.
No, I can't have that.
Dear God,
Can't have that.
this
No,
is
no, that's not-
outrageous behaviour. Yeah, do a retro quiz on Thursday.
Okay, I'll make something up for that.
Where is this place? Is this at the back of your garden then?
Yes.
Oh, I
yes.
love it, man. I love it.
Yeah, well, I had all this indoors and I just haven't got the room for it. So
Yeah.
I thought I'll have a shed built and have it all down here. It's lovely in the winter, nice and warm. The summer's a bit,
Bit too hot.
yes.
Bit fruity.
I've got aircon, but it doesn't always.
Little bit fruity. Have you got a handheld CB?
Not a CB. I've got a handheld amateur set.
You haven't got the aerial. Do it. Yes, man. Here we go. This is it. This is what it's all about, dear viewer, dear listener, dear podcaster.
What's the bet? I now find that the battery's flat.
What's the betting? If you find the battery's flat, you get booted off sharpish. What's the betting of that?
Yeah, no, the battery's charged.
Hey, let's do it. Let's talk. Let's go global. Let's speak to people. Let's make this happen.
I'm not giving my call sign out over Twitch.
No, don't do that because everybody would then be trolling your call sign.
Precisely. That's the thing. But
this is Twitch. It's better, says Christoph. You know it. Here we go. Lance, if that's a joke, I'm going to have to send the authorities round. 10-4, 10-4. 10-4, 10-4. That's not it. Let me find...
so, yeah, we have the kit.
Hang on a minute. I'm going to find a good... I'm going to find a... here we go. Let's find this. 10-4, 10-4, big buddy. 10-4, big buddy. This is Iain Lee. No, this is Rubber Lee. This is Rubber Johnny coming at you live from 10-4, 10-4, big buddy.
Those were the days in CB.
Isn't it? CBs, I always want to buy a CB. Every 6 months I'll go and look at buying a handheld or something.
Yeah, I've got some here, but I've got them more for
murders. Ornaments, not murders.
You know, I sort of buy the radios that I wanted years ago.
That's it.
When it was active, but now, I mean, some areas, yeah, there's a lot of people on, but around here there's nothing now.
What's your 20? Christoph is asking.
Cambridgeshire.
Cambridgeshire. Okay, so the county. Gave us the county, and I like this guy because he knows. It's the county. He won't give us any more informazione.
No,
So-
because you'll send the authorities around.
I will do. Cool. Yeah, I will actually. I will. So, are you? Can you talk to someone on that thing you've got in your hand? The other
Not
hand.
right at this minute, no.
Right. Okay. All right.
But,
All right.
yeah, I can do. To be honest, Ian, I do a lot more listening than I do talking.
Yeah. Well, when Catherine is here, I do the same because there's no room.
I make no comment.
How you doing, man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Better that now you're back.
Yeah, it was funny. So
I was absolutely gutted because that's the one thing, you know, that you look forward to in the evenings, you know.
yeah, we got, for those who don't know, we got suspended because we showed the Wizinator.
Yeah,
we showed loads of
I saw
prosthetic
it
penises.
on YouTube.
And I woke up to messages from Catherine and people on Twitter going, hey, we've been banned, you've been banned. And I looked at it and I emailed our contact and said, what the hell is going on? And he said, you should have an email, check your spam. So I checked the spam and we had an email and it went, you have broken the terms of service for sexual conduct. And I was thinking, what? So we kind of tried to appeal it. And then I thought, yeah, we showed a load of fake willies. That'll do it. And once we'd accepted it and made peace with it, it was cool because it's like, we got 3 nights off, which is lovely.
Yeah, you get a break, don't you?
We get a break, which is great. And we did it. So Wednesday, Catherine came round and we watched some more Bret Michaels' Rock of Love. More on that soon.
Still got to watch that.
It was, mate. We've got to season 3. Oh my god!
Is that on Amazon?
Amazon Prime season 3. But you've got to watch the first 2 seasons to build up to it because season 3 is insane. It's insane. Let me just shut this door. So we watched that. Thursday I had an early night after college, and Friday I had the boys. I had my boys.
So you've been keeping busy.
I've been keeping busy, you know, and the boys are just gone, and we've got to make up 10 hours in the next week, which is fine. And the 6-hour show, Steve's right. Tuesday's epic 6-hour show. It was great. It was a really, really good show. So we just got to remember.
If I would. Oh yes, that was yeah. You went live and I was in the bath. I thought, well, I'm not going to tune in now.
No, don't tune in. But we had 6 hours. It's up on YouTube. I doubt it'll be on. I've only just logged into Twitch for the first time, so I don't think it's up there. But it'll be on YouTube. 6 hours. We had yoga. We had me doing it on my own for a bit. We had some good calls. It was a funny show, but it was a little bit too blue. But here's the thing, Keith. The show was getting a little bit too blue anyway. Primarily from me. I was swearing too much. Someone called me out, rightly so, for dropping too many F-bombs. So we're going to try and we're coming back a few steps. So it's good to go a little bit too far, get your wrist slapped, have a look at
then you know the limit.
Then we know, and we're going to pull it back a bit. So less swearing, and it's going to be a bit more focused throughout the week, and it's going to be good.
Good. I look forward to that.
All right, mate. All right, Keith. Nice to talk to you, mate.
Okay, mate.
Lovely to see your shed.
Yeah, I'll see you during the week.
Cheers, mate. Thank you, Keith. 0203 286 6370. This is a different show. This is Iain Lee's with Iain Lee. New show, new podcast. This will go out initially to the patrons, and then in a few weeks, it would normally be about a 10-week gap between this going out to a patron as an audio podcast and then being released to the general public on a different stream. You've got to look for Iain Lee bonus. And but I'll probably put a load of these out of Christmas. Got a Christmas tree up. It's wonky as hell because I had to put it in the stand on my own, so it's very wonky. But it's Iain Lee's with Iain Lee. So the Christmas tree is very wonky. I don't want to straighten it now. I need Catherine here. Got some Christmas pictures that my kids did a couple of years ago, so it's good. So the phone number is the same. 0203 286 6370. The Skype is the same. TLNA. The vibe is slightly more relaxed, I would say. Not that it's a stressful vibe on the late night alternative. Au contraire. But it's me. Catherine may chip in from time to time. She may well call in. Who knows? There we go. Look. We've got some more sponsorship coming through. Oh, I missed a call. Let me take that. Sorry. So it's just different.
Welcome to Gift Gaff's voicemail.
That might be Catherine, actually. It's my channel. This is not a rerun. This is live. I own this channel, Cyber Audio. This is live. Thank you. I'm surprised no one has played... No one's played this. I don't think I can play it. Oh, I need to go to the thing. I'm surprised no one's played this from the other day. If I go here. Daytime friends, nighttime lovers, unbound, discovered. Oh, I've got to log in again. I'm not logged in. Yes, please. Can I log in to my own Twitch? When you get booted out, you get... I want to log in. Here we go. Play this.
I could come.
Surprised no one's been playing that. 0203 286 6370 is the phone number. If you want to give us a call, don't take withheld numbers, withheld number guy. We missed this call, so let's go and see who this is. I won't go down the reggae route, James.
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
It's Tom.
Tom, turn off your Twitch stream.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
There we go. How's it going, pal?
It's all right, Tom. How are you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah, I just thought I'd tune in and say hello.
Hello. Have we spoken before? We've spoken before, haven't we? I recognise your voice.
No, we've never spoken before. I've seen you on telly. That's probably as close as I've come to you.
I've probably heard you shouting at me on the telly because we can hear it through the other way. It's very quiet, but we can hear it. So it's probably that.
Maybe.
How you doing, Tom? How may I be of assistance to you on this wonderful Sunday?
Nothing really. I'm just saying, please subscribe to Patriotic Alternative.
Okie dokie. The racists are back. The racists are back. Wow. They are feeling fine. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Hey, Mandy, lovely to have you here. Catherine Boyle is here. There she is here. So we got to keep an eye out for the racists. So let's just view that. So his number, let me just edit that. His number ends 4207. So we call him Racist Tom. Okie dokie. That's fine. That's fine. Well, now we know they are out in force, guys. We don't do a Sonny and Shay. We don't do a Sonny and Shay. We ride the faders. We ride the faders. Now we know. Thank you very much indeed. 0203 286 6370 is the phone number if you want to give me a call. You can Skype on TLNA. I apologise. After me tweeting about presenters not having their wits about them, I didn't have my wits about me. Did not have my wits about me. So I need to have my wits about me. Wits are about. Look at that wonky tree. It doesn't look that wonky in real life. It's funny that. It looks like it's leaning on the window. It doesn't look that wonky in real life. There you go. That's how it goes sometimes. So let's put that was at 29 minutes. We'll cut that out. That's not a problem. You can call in about anything. This is Iain Lee's with Iain Lee. I love it because it's such a terrible name. It's such a terrible, terrible name that I love it. It does sound like local BBC radio. If you missed when I say Sonny and Shay, there was an incredible clip. James, if you subscribe, I've got to play 6 minutes of ads an hour. I've got to play a little bit more for the next week because I'm playing catch up. I'm behind on the ads, and this is how we feed the kids. But if you subscribe, the ads disappear. Mandy, thank you for the sub. Good afternoon. If you got to play catch up. If you the Sonny and Shay thing, there's a couple who present a phone-in show on BBC London, and last night was just the most awful bit of prank callery I've ever heard in my... I don't like this hair. I think I'm going to get it cut short as soon as the hairdresser's open. Awful. I couldn't even play it here. I'd get suspended off Twitch again if I played the clip. It's incredible phone call. Incredible. It was about Pussydopoly. And it's got me really, really angry. Did you notice, Pete, how a bit later on they dropped Will in it? Just got to say Will's doing a really good job. Shay, both of them were there, Sonny and Shay. And I quite like listening to them. I think it's a little bit safe and a little bit bland, but I quite like listening to it to fall asleep to. I do a nice little quiz. Right? I don't really like quizzes like that on the radio, but it's something to fall asleep to when Bezic isn't on. And someone phoned up, the same person who phoned up Alan Bezic a few weeks before and said, I want to make love to you, Alan. I want to make love to you. Oh, kissy, kissy. Oh, coochie, coochie. I want to make love to you. And it was the same person. And I wonder if I can just do this here. There we go. I can do that. And they phoned up, and the phone-in was, what's your favourite board game? I can tell you what my favourite board game is going to be, and what your favourite board game is going to be. Hey, Lux. It's going to be Every Second Counts, the Paul Daniels board game. That's what it's going to be. It isn't yet because we haven't played it, but it is, isn't it, Lucky? Lucky's sat in that chair there. It's going to be our favourite board game. So which is a terrible phone-in. And then this guy, this caller just goes on, you play a game called Pussydopoly, and you need to play white nationalists, and you have to kill, and then throws out the N-word, and talks about killing the N-word and gays. And then one of the hosts, Sonny, they kind of trade off who does it. They alternate between who does the phone calls. They trade off about who does the phone calls. And so Sonny goes, it sounds like he's on board because he goes, I'm really sorry. And you think, oh God, he's okay, great. He's recognised that. And you expect him to say, I'm really sorry that got through. That was inappropriate. And instead he says, I'm really sorry, but I can't quite make out what you're saying. No, he doesn't say. He says something, but then carries on talking to him. And so then this guy says the N-word like 6, 7, 8 times in a row. And then they're still not cut off. So then Sonny says, well, when did you first discover Monopoly? Oh, when I come to London, I play Pussydopoly. And I want to kill the... And then he says the effing N. And it's only when he says the F that he gets cut off. And again, I don't think the host, of one of two hosts, I don't think the host heard it. Because then the host goes, because he obviously gets taken off. He's obviously being told by someone, a producer or someone, that this guy's been taken off. He goes, okay, if you want to check that out, Will, because I don't quite know what happened there. And then they go to a song and then they come back and apologise. I didn't really listen for the apology. And then later on in the show, about half an hour later, he goes, I just want to say Will's doing a really good job tonight. And I'm thinking, Will is losing his job. You can't really lose your job at the BBC. As I found out when I worked at the BBC, and someone went in and stole loads of stuff. It was moving from one building to another, and there was loads of stuff in the basement, a load of stuff left over. And someone who worked there rocked up with a van and a load of mates and cleared everything out. And didn't lose their job. The union got involved and they just got moved. And that's how it works at the BBC. It's really difficult to lose your job. We had a guy who worked on our show who was useless, right? Useless. And I don't like grassing people up, but it was useless and it was being detrimental to the show. And we complained. It took 18 months to move him sideways. And that's what will happen. You won't be able to get rid of Sonny and Shay. And I do wonder if it is... No, I'm not even... No, they will get moved sideways. The producer... Yeah, they'll go on a course. Catherine, you're right. But there would have been... Sonny would have been there. Shay, the other... His partner and other host would have been there. There would have been a producer. There would have been at least one, possibly two other people tech op him.
Who's it? Who is it? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. That's the thing. There's no room for them to have had a bad line because they would have... you could hear it. I was listening on my phone as I was dozing. You could hear it. They would have had headphones on. Awful. And listen, it's a really offensive phone call, right? It's horrendous. It throws out the M word and it encourages violence to people of colour and gay people, right? So it's horrendous. Do I think the person phoning up believes it? I don't, actually. There's an argument either way. I don't believe the person...
It wasn't even good enough to be shit.
Thank you, Gemma. I don't believe the person believes that. This is almost academic, really, whether they do or not. Thank you for the sub, Nina. I think Catherine and I have found out the last 18 months, the N word is now the word du jour of trolls. It used to be an F, maybe a bollocks, maybe a C, but the N word is now the funny word for kids, and I mean like 14, 15, 16-year-olds, and prankers to call in with. So I don't believe it's academic, but it really annoyed me. I can't get a job in radio, right? An amateur hour is broadcasting on a BBC station. Amateur hour. Hey, Canada, Lady K in Canada. And then it goes on Twitter and it becomes a weird thing. I heard it and I texted Kath while it was on saying, you've got to get Radio London on. And then, of course, it's on the listen again and you could hear it immediately. And then Matty and a couple of other people clipped it. And then it all got very, very weird. I mean, I'm talking with some guy who does a sports phone-in. Sorry, I said that in a derogatory way. I didn't mean to, but I was talking to some guy who works in the industry and does a sports phone-in. There we go. That's the tone I should have used. Who's going, well, we have to look at the context here. No, we should be blaming the person that made the phone call. No, I mean, yes, the person who made the phone call is an abhorrent phone call, but no. The people to blame is everybody that was there working on that show. Tech Op maybe not so much. Certainly the producer and the hosts. They are the people to blame for letting that go out. It's had almost 50,000 views, says Matty. It's an incredible bit of radio. I find it hilarious because it's so shocking. I find the content abhorrent. Thank you, Lady K. But it also gets me angry because I can't get a job in radio. I'm perceived as a maverick, as dangerous, right? I'm going to sound like John Gaunt kicking off now. I'm perceived as dangerous and as a maverick and all of that stuff. And I'm not. I make it sound dangerous. In all my years of being on the radio, 16, 17 years, longer actually if you include XFM, which I don't really. Why is that sounding? Why am I going deaf? I've had hundreds, possibly thousands of complaints to Ofcom. I've not had one complaint upheld. Me and Catherine together as a team, not had one complaint upheld. And so I'm safer than a lot of people. They're going to get a complaint upheld. They're going to get a fine. And that show won't be on next week. I wonder if that show will be on tonight, actually. Does Sonny and Shay on Sundays? No, I don't think they are. Anyway, Bezik's back tonight. So it's just... I don't want to talk about Dave St. Michael. I don't want to talk about Barry's son. So it just annoyed me. You know, it annoys me that amateur hour and what can I do? I can't get a gig, you know? I can't get a gig. But we're doing this. We're doing with Iain Lee, which is different from the late night alternative, even though that chair is there. But look who's sat in it. It's not Catherine Boyle. It is, I don't know where my cameras are. I don't know where my other cameras are. You can't see. This is Lucky. That's my little Lucky. There we go. I put her there so you can see her. Big Boy update. I let Big Boy go yesterday. Big Boy is the stray cat that I have been... where in the UK are you? I'm near Aylesbury, which is just outside of London. A little beard trim today. Just gets a little bit there. So Big Boy is a stray cat who's been living with me for about 7 weeks in the house and won't really let me touch him, but has become a lot more confident. I let him out yesterday and I thought, well, maybe that's it. It's up to him now. It's up to him whether he comes back. And he disappeared. Then he spent quite a bit of yesterday in the garden. And then last night we watched Onward, and then we watched Central Intelligence with The Rock and Hart. Not Tony Hart, not Bobby Hart. What's his name? Hart, the wee man. John Hart, the Elephant Man. That's the Elephant Man. Kevin Hart, thank you. I like him. I find him boring as a human being, but I like him. I think he's funny. I think he picks up a lot where Richard Pryor left off in his movies. And he made me laugh. And so we watched that. Me and the boys watched that, even though it was wholly inappropriate. There's a line in it where The Rock says to Kevin Hart, "Wow, you're as sexy as dicks." And it was totally inappropriate. But anyway. And at the end of it, what's that noise? What's that noise? And it was Big Boy, was out the back by the back door because he wanted his dinner. Won't come in through the cat flap. Taken hostage, sphericals removed, and he came back to you, says Andrea. Oh, yeah. Won't come in through the cat flap. I opened the back door and I put the food out and he came in. He allowed me to shut the back door, lock the cat flap, and he stayed the night. And he stayed the night sleeping just outside my bedroom. Doesn't like crossing thresholds. He's gone out again. He went out through the cat flap after me spending 30 minutes showing him how a cat flap worked. He went out. He hasn't come back in through the cat flap yet. I fed him breakfast and I fed him some more biscuits later on, but I had to leave the door open. So looks like Big Boy might be calling this place home, which is not great with them because Lucky doesn't get on with Big Boy. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. This is kind of a new show. This will go out as a podcast in some form or another to my patrons. And then normally it'll be about 10 weeks later this will get released on... I've got another Acast stream. I can't think what the link is for that, but it's well worth subscribing to. Is it acast.com/Iain Lee 11? Could be 11 OCS. There we go, Iain Lee bonus. So if you look for Iain Lee bonus on all of your Twitter, all of your podcast suppliers, there's 4 podcasts on there at the moment. 3 episodes of the 11 o'clock show revisited and a Man Up Snowflake. So the last one I uploaded was in August. Okay. That is going to be the place to get all of these bonus podcasts normally about 10 weeks after they've been on the patrons. So I would, if you can't afford the Patreon, and if it is a choice between Patreon and Twitch, please go for the Twitch. If you can't afford the Patreon, then subscribe to that, and it will slowly start picking up a little bit of speed. But what I'm probably going to do is release a load of them over Christmas. So you got some Christmas Iain Lee bonus, yes. So you got some Christmas stuff, some special podcasts to listen to. That'll be that. So what is with Iain Lee? I don't know. It's just a nice little chitty chatty thing, a little bit more chilled than But speaking of which, TLNA, right? We got changes. Getting banned. Getting banned is the best thing that could ever have happened to us, and I will tell you for why. We're rethinking our game. We are rethinking our freaking game. No more swears. Very occasional swears. No more Fs. We got banned, Wheels United, so the whole channel was taken down, but we're back. No more Fs. Less S's and nothing else, right? And we have got themes now. Each day is going to be themed. I say no more swears. I'm about to say the S word. So put this in your diary, right? Mondays from now on will be called the Late Night Alternative SOS. And SOS, who knows what SOS stands for? Does anybody know what SOS stands for? I'm looking at the chat. Save our so shit old shows. That's it, Pixel Sean. So Late Night Alternative, shit old shows, SOS on Mondays. And that will be where we watch Every Second Counts or Making Slough Happy. So that'll be Mondays, right? Tuesdays, Tuesday Club. We'll get someone a little bit special, a little bit spiritual on. We had the brilliant Brendan with his yoga last week. We got someone talking about, oh, by the way, Clint Boone's on this Monday. We've got someone talking about perfumes on Tuesday. We want someone to come and do a guided meditation. So that's going to be Tuesdays. Wednesday, we got Company Wednesday, where we're not quite sure of the format, but we're going to have you on Zoom. And every 10 minutes, depends how many of you are, every 10 minutes, every half an hour, however, you who are not on Zoom will be able to vote off one at a time the 6-8 people that we've got on Zoom. You'll be able to vote them off. That's what we got Company Wednesdays. Got to think a bit more of the format. Thursdays is that silly quiz thing that we do. That stays the same. Fridays is Judgment Day. Judgment Day, where you will be invited into the court of Judge Boyle and the judgments will be passed. Now, so each day has got a theme. But those themes are really, really loose. Loosey-goosey, lefty-loosey. So you will still be able to phone up and talk about anything you want on any day, okay?
I could come.
Thank you.
I could come.
There we go. You can phone up anytime you want on any day and talk about whatever you want. On Fridays, can people bring you issue to judge on? Well, it's going to be, that's not a bad idea, actually. Changing rooms will be on Fridays, Yasmin. At the moment, the Judgment Day is just unban requests. Okay, that's all it is. But it could be expanded. And we will be inviting you into the court of Judge Boyle. And that's all I can say at the moment. I want to buy, where would I buy a decent coppers uniform? Not like a crap one. Let's go to the eBay. Policeman. By the way, you can call in 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Give me a call. Police uniform. Real. I'll put police uniform real. Seam back trousers, a belt, gloves, lapels. Oh, men's police uniform. Gay, genuine, real black sheep, lamb leather shirt. I don't remember there being a gay section of the police where... Oh, my God, look at this. Look at this for a tenner. Oh my God. Look at this for a tenner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that's a tenner. You are joking. Steady, Mandy, for goodness sakes. A brand new, unused, and unworn item. No, shut up. Police forces. What size? Genuine British police, obsolete helmet with dice band, used with visible using link to the top and slight knock to the rosette. Very usable from Hart's Constabulary. Oh. Yeah, check it's for human, not a model. Yeah, it's that big. Oh, I've got to get that. Oh, baby. I can get you better stuff. Meet me round the back of Amersham. Nick, outrageous. We're going to go in for... That's beard. That's beard. Oh, I can't... Catherine, I don't have my... I don't have access. Here's the thing. I don't have access to eBay because I'm addicted to spending. Catherine, I would like you to bid, please. I would like you to bid. Thank you. I've got a white shirt already. I like that gay leather black. I like that. So I've got a white shirt, right? We're going to get that helmet. I'm going to buy it now. I can do buy it now. I can't do bids because I cannot be trusted with eBay. So I gave my eBay login details to Catherine. So because I'm addicted to eBay, right? I'm addicted to so many things, but eBay is one of them. But I'm going to buy. So I've got a white shirt, got a tie. And gonna have a hat. This is great. What else would I need to look like a real copper? What else would I need? Oh, by the way, I should say, any subs, any bits, any donations to the PayPal during these shows get split between me and Catherine. If it's on this stream, it gets split between me and Catherine. We've got 10 hours to make up this week, right? Soon to be 9 hours. That's if I've done my maths correct. And I'm not allowed to do gaming as part of that. What else would I need to look like a copper? Truncheon. Please don't wear white shirts anymore. Toasters. Your mum. Okay, that's great. That's great. You free speech, but with free speech comes consequences. Enjoy your time out. Send you the link. Can you not just Google it, Catherine? Could you not just go on YouTube and do it, mate? Could you not just do that? Thank you. A set of pink cuffs. There is not a Christmas tree behind me. I'm not looking. Of course they wear white shirts. A truncheon. I don't know about a truncheon. That feels a little bit, Jeff. I've got leather gloves. You ever do that sometimes? You mix up the th. Oh, I've got a plastic truncheon for the bedroom. Oh, maybe new, genuine, Metropolitan WPC woman police officer, dark blue uniform, skirt, sexy. Maybe I should get, instead of the tie, I should get that Juliet Bravo kind of neckerchief that, that is not a copper. That is not a copper. That is not a copper. Anyway, so the look. What do you call that? So police. Let's put police uniform, real woman neck. Oh, please don't get me taken. Those are not official. Please don't get me taken off of. Don't get me banned again. Don't get me banned again. Don't get me banned again. Please, I'm begging of you. I'm begging of you, please don't get me banned again. I don't wanna get banned. So that's TLNA. That's the late night alternative, which is coming back. It's coming back in style. It is coming back in style tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. If you want to donate, let me give you some little ways. Here's PayPal.me/Iain Lee. All money gets split between me and Catherine. The only time it doesn't get split is the Patreon, which I'm putting there. The reason I'm putting the Patreon on is because I did a lunch today for my $20 and above patrons, and I'm doing a dinner tonight. One person turned up for the lunch. Poor old Sam. Poor old Sam turned up for the lunch and no one else did. Catherine came along. It was really nice, actually. He was a really nice guy, and it was lovely. But it could have been weird. I'm cool with it. We'll have a chat. But it could have been weird for him. So fair play for him for coming. And it was really nice. And that's one of the perks with Patreon. Deli says, when's the next Man Up Snowflake? I always have these great ideas. That and the Lost podcast. And then I just have 9 o'clock for the TLNA. I just get carried away. I have a great idea, do it once, and then have another great idea and go and do it, and then have another, and I have to keep coming back. So there will be more. There will be. I'll send it to you, Boyley. There will be more Man Up Snowflakes. If anyone wants, okay, here, let's do this. If anybody would like to come and talk to me on Zoom or Skype and have it recorded for broadcast about their, not necessarily the struggles so much, as someone sending it over to you, Boyley, but more, a little bit about the struggles, but more about the, oh, Jesus, open WhatsApp on your phone. More about the success. I want it to be kind of not war stories and more about tips and tricks and things that worked for you. Open WhatsApp on your phone. Tap menu or settings and select WhatsApp web. Yeah? Okay, we're going to log out and log in. Then send an email to latenightalternative@gmail.com. Do that. And we'll chat. Take about 45 minutes. And I'll put that out as a Man Up Snowflake, which will go out on the Patreon. And yes, Boyley. Yes, Boyley. Kicking off in the chat. Come on, guys. Let's play nice. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call. TLNA on Skype is the thing. We now only have, in 1 minute and 30 seconds time, we'll only have 9 hours to make up this week, if I've done my maths correct. Talent show is this Wednesday. This Wednesday. Talent show is happening. And by the way, can I just say, on behalf of me, to everyone that supports me on Patreon, and on behalf of Catherine and myself, everyone that supports us on here. That's George. All right, Georges. Thank you. It means a lot. It means a lot. It feeds our kids. It's as simple as that. It feeds our kids and it pays our mortgage. Thank you. We couldn't do this stuff without your support. We are eternally grateful for it. There's George having a little look at the tree. There you go. It's lucky he got pushed out of the way, just as like when George actually arrived. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is appreciated. Is Heroes Gamer Gatford? Thank you. We know it's tough times, and if you can't afford it, that's great. That's cool. And if you can afford it, that's great. If there's a choice between Patreon and this, go for this. Go for this. What do you want? Oh, did you hear that other clip from the radio? I won't play that clip. I will play this clip. This is great. Have a listen to this.
I don't care.
This is a phone in on
20 years ago. I don't
Irish radio.
Wasn't it stressful 20 years ago? I don't care what anybody says. I think at the end of the Troubles, Kathleen, we all felt, we kind of all breathed a wee sort of sigh of relief, and you thought, jeepers, we're maybe getting somewhere. I think this year's been a bit mad, hasn't it, all told?
Well, it's just to see, it's so tragic. This, see, during the Troubles, you might have got shot or blown up, but you didn't get the COVID,
There you go.
Year's been a bit mad.
You got shot or blown up, but you didn't get the COVID,
Mad, hasn't it, all told?
Well, it's just to see, it's so tragic. This, see, during the Troubles, you might have got shot or blown up, but you didn't get the COVID,
That's a nice clip, isn't it? Hey, Cordy, who's watching? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Just checking. Okie dokie. It's 3:00. Got dinner at 7:30.
See me in my boots and ting.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to be doing a few more of these with Iain Lee this week. And they'll get podcast, say, to the Patreons. But also because we've got to make up the hours. And also because I want to kind of experiment and see what it is and see where it goes and see if there is anything in it. See if I've got a slightly different voice on my own, because I haven't done a thing on my own for years, which is not in any way a complaint, because I'm so lucky I get to work with my best mate, and who is also... When I say that Friday nights, Judgment Day, is my favourite thing. Love it so much. That is no exaggeration. Catherine makes me laugh so much. But it'd be nice to see if this goes anywhere. And I will do some game streams. Getting my PlayStation 5 camera today. I got a PlayStation 5. Thank you to Adam. Got PlayStation 5. And it's big. You seen how big the PlayStation 5 is? It is big. Going to have to get lots of compression on that mic for solo runs. I don't know what that means. Do I still have They Killed My Cat and Stalker and the Hero? Somewhere, yeah, I think so. So I will stream some... The PlayStation 5 is huge. It is huge. Have you seen the PlayStation 5, caller James?
No, I haven't seen it. No.
It's massive.
Well, I'm excited for it, but I'm more of an Xbox man.
Well, the Xbox, I've seen the new Xbox, and it's tiny. And the new PlayStation is huge. And yes, I will be streaming from PlayStation 5 at some point, yeah.
Where are you getting these exclusive glimpses?
From my living room.
Oh, come on, man.
You
have to admit our face.
You asked. I wasn't going to say it. I got the Xbox. I pre-ordered the Xbox ages ago. It's my boy's Christmas present. And a listener, Adam, very kindly, I paid for it, very kindly helped me out getting a PlayStation 5 on Friday night. So thank you, Adam.
Well, are you letting them play it before Christmas? That's the question.
They are playing the PlayStation 5 because that's mine. They are not playing the Xbox before. But here's how good I am, James. I've already transferred all their data from one Xbox to the new one and updated the hardware. And the day before they come over here for Christmas, I'm going to update the hardware again. So they open it on Christmas Day, bishy, bashy, boshy, they can play.
Wow, years ago, Dad used to set up bikes or whatever in the living room for the next day. But these days, it's changing hard drives and profiles.
This is it. This is it. We are ready to go. But so we're playing the PlayStation 5, and all my kids have played are the demo game Astrobots on the PlayStation 5, and then some crap game Bugsnax, which is flipping terrible.
You know what? I'm really disappointed no one's bought the rights to and remade. Alex the Kid. What happened to Alex the Kid?
Alex Kidd in Miracle World and Lost Souls.
Yeah, but the Master System one.
Yeah,
if they brought a new one out, a 3D version of that, I'd play that. I'd give it a go. I'll probably get bored after half hour. But
Alex Kidd was a good platformer. I tell you what is nice in this the demo game, and I'm going to write a retro gamer piece on demos. The demo game for PlayStation, Astro Playroom, is cool because there is one bit where you're like floating in space, and it's the history of PlayStation. So you have to go and collect a PS1 and all of this stuff. And then there's one bit where you get attacked. This will mean nothing to a lot of people, but to an old man like me, you get attacked by the dinosaur that was the demo disc on the PlayStation 1. That was the demo, was a dinosaur that you could move.
Oh,
Didn't do
wow.
anything. You could just move it or rotate it. And then that comes and attacks you on this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And we played a bit of Miles Morales. I don't like all that. I don't like all that Spider-Man nonsense. How's the PS5 controller haptics? I don't know what that means, Ollie. What is ray tracing, James?
I'm not sure. Well, I was hardcore computer fan back in the day, but once I got to my teen years, after the Xbox One, I sort of drifted when that came out. I think it was just I hit the wrong age group at the wrong time for them. But definitely wanted to revisit it. Lockdown's perfect for it, I guess. It's the only thing it's good for.
Yeah, it is. But so I'm gonna. We've got Sackboy and we've got Miles Morales. I don't really like Miles Morales, but I'll have some Sackboy. And yeah, I'm gonna stream from it at some point soon.
Well, I just got a ping on my phone to say you were online. I've missed some of the shows in the evening, so I'm glad you're back, even if it is.
We got banned.
Without, it's good.
Catherine is back Monday, so I'm going to be doing with Iain Lee in the daytimes, and then when Catherine comes, it's the late night alternative. I couldn't call it the late night alternative, even though it's the same email and the same Skype. But without Catherine, it ain't the late night alternative. But we got banned.
Yeah, I saw some of that, some tweets and stuff. I was just a bit. Well, it's a world we live in. It's a sensitive world, but also, I guess we have to be mindful as well, don't we?
No, we don't. We shouldn't. We shouldn't be mindful. If I want to look at plastic willies, I will look at plastic willies, and so will you.
Yeah, I was trying to be diplomatic or sitting on the fence, but you just get splinters doing that, don't you?
You get splinters on your bum, and then you possibly even your willy, and then you need a plastic willy.
Yeah, good. Right, I'll leave you to it, Ian.
Thank you, mate. Take care, James. Enjoy your Sunday. Ta-ra. It is Sunday, isn't it? As I said that, I thought, is it Sunday? It feels like Sunday. I think it's Sunday. It's going to be this. The new show is going to be, and the new TLNA is going to be great. It's going to be great. I think we're done. I might do another stream a bit later on. I was going to do like 4 hours today, and I can't. I can't. So I think I might go and have a little lie down. I've got dinner tonight at 7:30 with my $20 and above patrons. I look forward to seeing you there if you are one. That's good, isn't it? Anything else? Anybody got anything else that they want to talk about before I go? Before I go, guys, you can ask me anything. Anything you want to ask me. Jenna, see you tonight, Jenna. Whoa, Dredge is here. He's here. John Dredge is here at the end. I might be back a bit later on. These are going to be a little bit sponse and popping up on the whenever I get the urge or whenever I get some time. So I apologise in advance for. I apologise in advance for the sponse nature of it. I will see you later. Peace and love. Blessings to you all. Thank you for watching. Oh, let's go and do a raid. Let's do a daytime raids. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It is the end, beautiful friend. Hey, Watco's. Let's go and raid Watco. We're going to go and raid Watco. He's streaming, and he's I have not spoken to Watco for ages. Let's go and raid Watco and blow his mind. Although this is the kind of thing that might intimidate him, and I don't want to intimidate him. But he's a good man. So let's go and raid Watco. Be nice. Click follow. He's a good dude, and I love him a lot. He's a good friend of mine. I will see you possibly later on today.
Just had a little walkie. And now they're back.